What's happening, YouTube family? I'm back with one of your favorite videos that I used to do, which is the full day of eating. So you guys are probably wondering from my last video, since I'm preparing for Worlds 2022, like what the hell is this guy eating? What is this world-class diet he must be entertaining? We're gonna go into it a little bit today, and as you can see, we got some Brussels sprouts, some gold Yukon potatoes, some sweet potatoes. Everything's from Costco if you guys want to get it. But I like Brussels sprouts, I usually get green beans, but like some restaurateur bought them out in like 5 different locations apparently. Really likes green beans. But Brussels sprouts will do. And I already got some Yukon potatoes cooked up. So we're gonna make some mashed sweet potatoes. I like the sound of that. So this is the cinder. It's a little dirty right now, but that's just the name of the game with this thing. Steak is just really, really, dirty. Like, try cooking a steak indoors on a cast iron pan like Gordon Ramsay. That shit gets everywhere. Gordon Ramsay has a cleaning lady. She comes in and cleans the kitchen for him. You don't have to touch that stuff. I'll cook a steak on the grill or on the cinder. Even the cinder thing is a bitch to clean. But the cinder, yeah, it's $500, but it cooks an amazing steak. It does a reverse sear. So we're literally gonna throw steak on here and it's gonna sit there for like about an hour, and it's gonna imitate the sous vide style of cooking, where you submerge a plastic bag with your steak in it into some water, and then it cooks it slowly to like 145 degrees, and then you take it out of the bag and then you sear it. We're basically doing that with this thing, without the plastic, without the water, without the container reservoir. And then the searing is, I want to say it's more clean than, stovetop. Anyways, guys, let's get this meat thrown on there. I cooked steak yesterday, so I seasoned these as well in the, at the same time. I highly don't recommend this because in the past, it usually turns out dry because it like does something to the water retention. We'll see how it tastes today. Thing I use is a Kinder steak blend. It doesn't really cook that well because I think they put like sugar in it or something. And you know how sugar goes on the grill and heat. It like caramelizes and burns. It's a bitch to clean afterwards. We are simply going to adjust this to 145. And that's it. All you gotta do is put your steak on there. And we're done. And the cool thing about the cinder is that like if I need to go to the gym or something and work out for 3 hours and it finishes in 1 hour, it'll literally use its cinder technology and just keep it at the desired temperature. It doesn't lose any moisture. So that's a really cool thing about it. The bad thing about it is that if you're trying to eat now, you're better off grilling on a propane grill or something, or something that's way faster, because this thing takes planning and time. You just gotta think a little bit more. It's really not that hard. Now, we're just gonna cut these Brussels sprouts. But you know what? I should probably get these sweet potatoes boiling first. So let's do that first. All right, so it's been about 35 minutes since I started boiling these in a rolling boil. Now I'm just gonna test it with a butter knife. If it goes right through, they're done. Oh shit, that was easy. All right, they're done. They're done. All right, we got basically a whole stick of Kerrygold butter right here. I'm just gonna warm it up in the microwave. "30 seconds. Grab my masher, and we're literally gonna mash this on the ground because it's way easier. Just make sure you got your heating element protectors. Oh yeah, that's easy. We're done. Now that the butter is melted, it's gonna be way easier to stir this in. Oh yeah. This will pump me up good for Worlds 2022. I like to put the brown sugar, cinnamon, and salt when I'm eating it, because I don't want to like over season it on accident. What's up, Blake? All right, we are done. And we are done seasoning and cutting these damn Brussels sprouts. That took forever. This is why I do green beans. You can just microwave the bag. So much easier. Maybe you can do that with these too. Let's check. No, you cannot. Brussels sprouts, I think they're good. It's just, you know, a little bit more effort. Got the leafy greens, got some nutrients. You know, dark leafy greens always have more nutrients for the veggies. And then sweet potatoes, gold, Yukon potatoes, regular potatoes. Those are actually good for you. They have potassium. They have nutrients in them. When we eat rice and pasta, absolutely no freaking nutrients in them, guys. You gotta think about this. The reason people deem potatoes as bad is because of potato chips. Is because of French fries. You know what's bad in those? The refined cooking oils. Refined cooking oils explode insulin in the body. It's a massive explosion of energy. And this is why we're constantly craving for more and more fried chicken, more and more Lay's potato chips, more and more French fries. It's because these food options with the refined cooking oil make them highly addictive. All right, so they're pretty much done. Just want to give them a little stir. That's how it's done, y'all. Brussels. Take a look over here. The steaks have been done for 29 minutes and 11 seconds. 13 seconds. So we're just gonna open it up. Doesn't look that appetizing, right? Because we've just sous vide them. Dry sous vide. So we're just gonna remove it from the thing. Let them sit. And then you take your silicone spatula thing, take off this excess, because you don't want it to smoke and burn. Goes down this little drain thing. Now, wipe the heating element down a little bit on top. And then we turn it up to sear. We're just gonna, they suggest 45 seconds because it literally only takes that long. But I like to do it for like a minute and 20 seconds maybe. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute and 10 seconds.
1 minute and 10 seconds. 4 minutes.
All right, so we did 1 minute and 10 seconds. It wasn't that seared, so I flipped it over. Should be nice and seared now. Oh, that's pretty. So my cameraman gets the smaller one.
Yeah, buddy. Wait, the smaller one?
So, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
We're done, people. That shit took forever. This is why we cook in bulk. Mad amount of Brussels sprouts. A whole bag of, you know, sweet potatoes from Costco. Usually I cook like bulk steak, like on my 26-inch Weber kettle. That shit's fire. With the Sloans here, I can cook 8 steaks at once, maybe 9. Yeah, guys, let's eat. As you guys can see, this awesome plate right here, got the aesthetic nutmeg, ground cinnamon, sugar all over the sweet potatoes. So we're gonna try the sweet potatoes first. Tastes like Thanksgiving. Candied sweet potatoes, kinda. The steak, definitely really good. Nice and tender from the cinder. You know, the dry sous vide definitely showing up in the tenderness of this steak. That's good. And then the Brussels sprouts, they weren't as seasoned as I would like them, so I just add a little bit more seasoning. Now they're perfect. This is why we don't season or over season before we cook it. You can always season it afterwards, just like the aesthetic sweet potatoes. But anyways, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I know you guys like this full day of eating, so definitely hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace.